Riyadh would purposely get lost.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not.
Hiya, how you doing? It's Riyadh here.
Hi, how are you doing? It's Lorraine here.
Okay, stealing the fucking thunder already. Let's see how it is. Back home in Ireland, and Mother Dearest Lorraine is here, and we're going to go through some mental, funny, embarrassing stories from my childhood, most of which I've completely forgotten about. What was I like as a kid?
Very, very entertaining, but you'd have to be very careful around you because you wouldn't know what you come out with.
Like what I'd say?
Yes.
First story.
First story is a story that happened many times. Whatever shop that we went to.
Oh, Jesus. I know this one.
Riyadh would purposely get lost.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really.
And I'd be shopping away, looking at clothes or whatever, and Riyadh's not around.
I used to wait until she was looking through the rails, and then I'd go off into the distance. Why?
Because he was an attention seeker, and he would have to have his name on the intercom all over the supermarket.
So hundreds of people.
I would hear,
bing bong.
there's a missing child in this supermarket. His name is Riyadh Khalaf.
And I'd be like,
could his mother come to the information desk? And I'm going to kill him. But that happened so many times, Riyadh.
and when you come to get me, would I be like crying?
No, delighted with yourself with a big smile on your face. Oh, Mom. And you give me a hug and I want to pinch you.
Some stores in Corners Court, every time I go in there now, I'm still like, memories.
Yeah.
I felt like a superstar. Did you ever think I was abducted? Someone came and got me?
No, I was hoping, but it never happened. So there was another time that I remember with you. I was early stages pregnancy with your younger brother Ryan, and you were always loving creatures.
Always digging in the garden, looking for animals.
You take worms, you f***ing eat them, you do dance. Like, unbelievable. And
true.
My mum had a little shore, a water shore. And
Like a little drain.
You'd lift the lid up and there'd be loads of wood lice. And he'd collect them.
Hundreds of them. Hundreds of them. Crawling around your hand, and I'd be like, that felt nice.
I was going out the door. You said, I just want to put something in your pocket. He put whatever was in his pocket. And then I said, what you put in there? And he goes, wood lice. Well,
Hundreds of them.
I nearly had a heart attack. I had to run upstairs, go up into the bathroom, take off my trousers and shake the wood lice. And I had wood lice going all over the floor in my mum's bathroom.
Just crawling out into every corner.
And I was going, what kind of freak have I fucking made? What? It's like,
What do you mean a freak?
freak.
It was funny. There was one thing that I'll never forget that's left a scar on me. I think I was about 12 or 13 years old, and I was doing a poo, as you do, and I feel like I'm probably done. And I feel something dangling from me. And what is that? And I look down and there's this big, long, what looks like a tapeworm hanging from my arsehole. Because I've been watching all these Discovery Channel and National Geographic programs about having parasites. So I scream, Mom!
And I'm going, oh, what the And then I had a look and I was going, oh, Jesus Christ, what the is this? So I went downstairs, got the gloves on.
Big yellow dishwashing gloves.
Went up because I'm Dr. Lorraine and started pulling it out, and he's like screaming and he's going, oh my God, I'm gonna die, it was such a drama
But it was
queen."
so long!
And then I'm going with the gloves and I'm going, this thing isn't wiggling, it's not doing that. And it was actually dental floss. How the hell?
I had swallowed about 1.5 meters of dental floss because it was minty and tasty about 2 or 3 nights before, and it obviously made its way through my system and just come out as a string.
Yeah, that's the last time I've seen his bum. So
yeah, well,
Riyadh loved making me embarrassed.
if you didn't already pick up on that.
So we have a very good friend who's a builder, and he used to do lots of work in our
Like
house.
a family friend.
And he's a very good looking man. I'm a good looking woman. So
Okay, confident,
Well,
on
I
point.
think-
You're gorgeous, you are.
anyway, so Riyadh was, I'd say, 12 at this stage. Sean had come to the house to price up a job that he was going to do in the house.
A building job.
And then when Sean comes to the house, I go, hiya Sean. And I give him a kiss on 2 cheeks. You know, the natural thing that you do.
Greasing.
Yeah. And then Sam came home from work
My dad.
and he goes, oh yeah, Dad, Sean was here and he was kissing Mom. And then Sam goes, what? Yeah, Mom and Sean were kissing.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, and then I'm getting all red-faced because I actually think he's quite good looking. But nothing happened. And then I'm trying to explain myself and I'm going, no, Sam, you don't understand. He's a little fucking prick. Really, that's what I'm saying in my head. You're a little shit. Because nothing happened.
And I'm like, I did.
And then he's going, yeah, no, Mom, you did kiss him. And I'm going, and I'm trying to explain myself. And then my face is getting redder and redder.
Dad didn't believe you.
No.
Oh, for f***'s sake.
No, he didn't. He actually didn't.
Well, I'm sorry. Kind of.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Remember the babysitter Jessica? And the champagne?
Oh my God, yeah.
Go on.
We had this brilliant babysitter called Jessica, and we came back from being out.
Yeah.
Because we were out, and we came back.
What was Jessica to us?
Jessica was like an adopted daughter.
I loved her too. She'd all give me a kiss before bed and I'd get a little semi. Oof.
Yeah, and her mum was only up the road, so if I got her to babysit, I knew she was there because Ryan used to be sick and whatever. So we came back one night and she went off and there was a bottle of champagne missing, and we didn't have champagne in those days. I had to go to her mum and say to her, I'm really sorry, but can I ask you, does Jessica know where the bottle of champagne went? And oh no, Lorraine, I don't know anything about that. And then about 2 weeks later, this bottle of champagne was found underneath Riyadh's bed.
And why did I hide it?
Because you were a little
Oh my God.
I tried to ask my dear friend to get you to babysit again, and she wouldn't do it because she felt she was accused that she had robbed.
I'm never going to have
God.
kids because they'll end up like me. Dad's arrived. Dad's with us now for the last one. Hi, Dad.
Hiya, guys.
So the last memory is later in life when I was a teenager and we went to the George, the biggest gay bar in Ireland, Mum and I, for a mother-son big gay dancey night out. And as the amazing mother she is, she encouraged me to get with a fella.
I did.
And how did you do that?
Because there was this lovely English guy and he was looking at you and he was going, oh my God. And I started talking to him and he said, I really like your son and whatever.
He said that to you?
Yes. And I was going, sure, just ask him back.
Someone's not here.
To the family home.
Here. So it was the first time Riyadh actually had a boyfriend back in the house.
Well, I wouldn't call him a boyfriend. I'd call it a one-night romance.
Yes, but you know what I mean.
So Mum organises the cab, and actually you bought him...
Made sure.
No, you bought him food in Charlie's as well.
Yes.
There's this like Chinese takeaway. We all got like crispy duck.
You're all shit-faced.
And we got in a cab back here to Bray. And yeah, and then you were like...
You're only hearing this
No,
now.
and you're like, okay, bye guys, and wished us well up the stairs, and then that was that. And I tell you now, we didn't even do it.
No.
There was a kiss and a cuddle, and then we just went, no.
But I remember going to bed thinking, oh my God, I'm such a brilliant mother. I'm encouraging my son to bring somebody back home.
Of the same sex?
Yes.
Jesus.
And then the
God
next
forbid.
morning, the fella came downstairs and I made breakfast and you were still in bed and you came down.
Like the lazy arsehole.
And we were chatting away in the back garden in the sun and he was a lovely fella.
If you were here, would you have had an issue with that?
It was early days, and it was early. Yeah.
Sure.
Literally.
If you're gay, you're gay.
Yeah. Okay,
There's
yeah.
nothing I can do about it.
If I brought a fella back now while staying in Dublin, would you be okay with that?
No?
Yeah.
No, I just want to say hello and have a drink with him and that's it.
Well, that was interesting. I hope you have a fully rounded view of how much of an arsehole child I was. Thank you for watching. Cheers for being here. Like the video, and by the way, if you want to have a notification every time I put a video up there on the channel, hit that bell down below and that will let you know when there's one up.
Ring the bell.
Ring the bell.
Like that.
Hit that bell and you'll know when one goes up. Chat to you in a couple of weeks.
Yay.
Big love. Bye.